The unpurchasable aspect isn't a mere market anomaly, it's a cosmic indictment. No amount of gold, no accumulation of power, no scientific breakthrough has ever, or will ever, bend a single second to your will. This isn't a secret kept by the elite. It's a truth so self-evident that we've collectively agreed to ignore it, to distract ourselves into oblivion, rather than confront its brutal finality. We build temples to money, power, fame, all while our actual definitive lifespan dwindles. A finite, non-renewable resource being squandered on illusions. This is the ultimate existential pornography. Watching your life drain away, frame by frame, while obsessing over the superficial. Marcus Aurelius, the fierce embrace of the eternal now and the cosmic perspective. You speak of Marcus Aurelius and the present moment? That's kindergarten stuff. For Aurelius, the present moment wasn't just a chronological point. It was the battleground of virtue, the sole theater of conscious action. He understood that the past is devoured by oblivion, the future unborn. All that genuinely exists, all that is tangible, is this razor-thin edge of the now. But he went further. He paired this intense focus on the present with a cosmic indifference. Not apathy, but a profound recognition of your own infinitesimal speck of existence against the backdrop of eternity. Your fleeting life, your triumphs and tragedies, are less than dust motes in the grand, indifferent sweep of time. This wasn't meant to depress. It was meant to liberate. The ultimate Stoic defiance is amor fati, the love of fate. It's not just accepting what is, it's loving what is, precisely because it is. This applies profoundly to time. You are given a finite allotment. To rage against this finiteness, to constantly wish for more, to regret the past or fear the future, is to engage in a profound self-sabotage. It's to reject the very fabric of your existence. The true Stoic doesn't fear death. They understand it as the definitive boundary, the ultimate expression of time's unyielding nature. It is the moment when the opportunity for conscious choice within time ceases. Therefore, every preceding moment becomes pregnant with meaning, an urgent call to live, to act, to be conscious, now. This isn't just philosophical. It's a blueprint for escaping temporal slavery. René Descartes, The Consciousness Trap and the Fabric of Reality. Cogito, ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. But what if the am is inextricably bound to the think? And what if the think is the very creator of the time we perceive? Descartes plunged into radical doubt, stripping away sensory illusions, external authorities, even the existence of a body, until he found the undeniable core, the thinking self. And in that thinking, time emerges. This isn't just about subjective perception. This is about time as a construct of consciousness itself. Consider the specious present, the psychological phenomenon where our now isn't an infinitesimal point, but a stretched duration, a brief, vibrating slice of past, present, and future that our consciousness stitches together into a coherent experience. If your consciousness is the loom, then time is the thread it weaves. Without the loom, does the thread even exist in the same way? This is where it gets existentially dangerous. What if external reality, as we perceive it, is not merely experienced in time, but generated by our consciousness through the lens of time? What if the universe, in its ultimate objective form, is atemporal, and our minds project the illusion of linear progression to make sense of the overwhelming, simultaneous totality of existence? Your consciousness isn't merely trapped in time, it might be the very prison guard of time, locking you into a linear narrative. The eye that thinks is not just witnessing the clock, it is, in a profound sense, being the clock for its own perceived reality. This opens up a terrifying possibility. If you could truly transcend linear thought, could you transcend time itself? Or would such a transcendence be a form of non-existence, a dissolution back into an atemporal void? The ultra-deep, controversial revelation, the moral imperative of conscious existence. This fusion of Stoic immediacy and Cartesian subjective time leads to the most provocative, most unsettling conclusion. The ultimate measure of your existence is not its duration, but the depth and quality of your conscious engagement within that duration. And to be unconscious, to live on autopilot, to squander your moments in distraction and delusion is not merely a waste, it is, in a profound existential sense, a moral failure. Yes, a moral failure, because you are gifted the most valuable, unpurchasable commodity, conscious moments, and to squander them is an act of supreme negligence against the self. It's a rejection of your unique opportunity to be. We judge murderers for taking life. But what about those who, through chronic unconsciousness, allow their own life to be taken by the relentless drain of unlived moments? We condemn theft. But what about the constant theft of your present by your own past regrets and future anxieties? The hidden secret is not just that time is valuable. It's that your responsibility to be conscious within time is the highest call of your existence. This is not about being productive. It's about being present. It's about infusing every mundane act, eating, walking, listening, with the full weight of your awareness. It's about dismantling the societal narratives that tell you success is external, when the truest success lies in the internal richness of your lived moments. The universe doesn't care about your job title, your bank balance, or your social media followers. It cares only that this brief, miraculous flicker of consciousness, this spark of you, fully experiences the impossible gift of existence. This is the ultimate challenge, to stop being a temporal ghost in your own life, to break free from the societal trance that glorifies constant doing over conscious being, to recognize that the only true, unassailable wealth you possess is the quality of the conscious second you are living.